Dreams didn't make us kings. Dragons did. Hey guys, it's Chris, and in today's video, I'm talking about the things I want from HBO's House of the Dragon series. House of the Dragon's first episode premieres August 21st and consists of 10 episodes. Today's video is sponsored by Raise Energy by Rep Sports. Their website will be in the description. Use my coupon code, you'll get 15% off your next purchase. Demand more. Be more. Let's get into it. House of the Dragon story follows the Targaryen Civil War that takes place 300 years before the events of Game of Thrones. House of the Dragon Season 1 will take place over a few decades. The story is based around George R.R. Martin's book, Fire and Blood. Now, I do have it right there. It's over in the corner. It's out of the frame. It's just right there. You can see it in the thumbnail. But I am slowly reading it. And I think a lot of the big stuff that happens later in the book is going to be in other seasons. So the stuff that happens in season 1 is probably going to be very early on in the book. It's got to build up just like Game of Thrones. And Fire and Blood, that book is no different. Alright, let's get the obvious out of the way. Obviously a show called House of the Dragon. I want to see some dragons. Game of Thrones ran for 8 seasons, and we got to see 3 different dragons through that series runtime. So I want to see them burning people, burning civilians like what they did in Game of Thrones. Burning people, torching them, flying around. I also want to see more dragon riders. So we got that with Daenerys Targaryen. She's a dragon rider. Same with Jon Snow. He was a dragon rider. So I want to see more dragon riders. I want to see more dragon action. I want to see another dragon and 2 dragons just fighting each other. I mean, the dragon action in Game of Thrones was like epic scale, great CGI. So I believe House of the Dragon is going to do the same thing. But I just want to see more dragons. And I know we're going to be getting dragons in the show because the trailer shows us a couple dragons and the Dragon Den. The Dragon Den is where all the dragon lords and all the dragons meet up and got to discuss, like, okay, this guy's a traitor. This guy sounds a little fishy. So they're showing the Dragon Den. There's not just going to be 2 dragons in the den just hanging out. I think that's where they keep them, the Targaryens. They keep all the dragons captured and chained up in the Dragon Den. That's why in Game of Thrones we see it destroyed, because it gets destroyed at some part in Fire and Blood. It gets destroyed at some part in Fire and Blood. So I like how we get to see it fully built in its honor. And then we see in Game of Thrones it all beat up and destroyed. So something's going to go down in the Dragon Den. Maybe not until like later season. Now for the summary of the show, they do mention the Targaryen Civil War. So I really hope they really show more of this conflict. The green versus the black, the Targaryen Civil War. I want to see more of that. And I really hope they don't just tell us about it. You know, when a lot of movies and show, they tell you about something and you don't really get to see it. I don't want House of the Dragon to do that. I want us to show us the Targaryen Civil War. What are the events that lead up to it? Like, I want to learn more about the Targaryen Civil War. And I hope it doesn't just get sidelined for dragons. But the way the trailer's showing off, it looks like this Civil War is going to be a really big focus for even this season or even upcoming seasons. Rhaenyra Targaryen. Now, in the book, Fire and Blood, this character is very important to the plot. She has more of an impact than just in the beginning. So she might just seem like a regular princess, alright, the king's firstborn, but no, she has a lot more importance to the story later on in the book. And I was doing a little bit of research. This character has Valoran blood. If you know anything more about that, let me know in the comments. Direct a message me. That'd be cool. It's like Valoran blood. I was like, that's got to be important, because she could just have regular blood. No, she's got Valoran blood, so I didn't really know that. Alright, that was just me talking about the things I want in HBO's House of the Dragon. You guys excited for House of the Dragon? Will you be watching it when it premieres August 21st? Let me know down in the comments. And I hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, don't forget that like and subscribe button. Peace!